Alright guys, this is Abdullah Al Hadi, your accounting coach. Today we are going to learn or discuss about the basic accounting cycle. Basic accounting cycles are some regular steps or process of accounting steps that every day occurs in an organization. It is a never-ending process. It goes on and on. So, if we take a look at to the basic accounting cycle, it starts with transactions. Transaction means when one party gives something and in exchange receives something else. For example, a company buys some furniture from another company. So in this case, the first company is paying them by cash or bank, at the same time receiving furniture. So one asset is reducing, another asset is increasing. So when any monetary transaction or monetary changes happens through any event, will be called as transactions. So if we take the same example in case of source document, when some company purchase from another company furniture or anything else, they receive a money receipt that we have paid the cash, and the proof of that cash paying is receipt. So this is called a source document. If we take a look at this portion, we can see the source document is where original information is to be found. When any company or any organization or any individual pays to any individual for any service or good, we receive some documents, right? Or any transaction, when any transaction happens, there must be some proof, and this proof is called source document. If we take a look at to the examples of sales document, which is sales or purchase invoice. Sales or purchase invoice means when any company buys something from another company on credit, and on that transaction an invoice is generated by the supplier, and this same document is, or this same invoice is a sales and purchase invoice both. So when a company or an organization purchases something from another organization on credit, in that case a purchase invoice or a invoice is generated, and this same invoice is called sales invoice for the supplier and the purchase invoice for the buyer. So this is the concept of invoice. And the second thing is debit or credit notes for returns. Now debit note and credit note is required or generated when a product is purchased from some party and which is returned for any reason. Maybe the specification is wrong, or the product is damaged, or anything like that, and in that case the return, when the return happens, debit note or credit notes are generated. We will be discussing the same in later videos. Now okay, the next thing is bank pay slip or check counterfoils. If we use any checkbook, you can see when we tear the check for withdrawing any cash or pay some companies or individual, there a small segment remains in the checkbook, and this one is called check counterfoils. This is one of the source document as well. So then receipt for cash paid, like as we discuss the purchase invoice or sales invoice, which is generated for credit sale, receipt is generated for cash sale. Like if we visit KFC for example, and if we buy something from them, they will provide us a cash receipt, and this is called the receipt, which is another source document. Now correspondent containing other financial information. there may be some other other documents that can be used as a proof of source document is also will be countable here. So now we got transaction and source document, and when the transaction is happened or it occurs, the primary proof is source document. There must be some sort of source document, and based on that source document, the next step is taken, which is the entry in the original entry. It means we have, every company maintains cash book, sales and purchase day books, return inwards outward day books, and journal. It is a basic entry, basic recording process, and in that process the next steps happens, and based on the source document a entry is given, and this is called the book of original entry. So after the book of original entry, or after this step, the next step is ledger. Ledgers means, you can take a look at here, you can see some types of ledgers there, which is general ledgers. General ledgers, this is real and nominal accounts, then sales ledgers, debtors accounts, purchase ledger, creditors accounts, cash books, and so on. So based on double entry system, which is also be discussed in the later chapter, we have to create some accounts. This is ledger is also can be created in T accounts. So this is the next step, and when the ledger entry is done, then we have to create trial balance. Trial balance is actually it is a method of knowing whether our ledger record is kept properly or not. It is a process of finding errors in our accounting system. So this process is done in that case, in that step, and finally the financial statement. Guys, we have to we have to remember one thing, that the process we are keeping here or following this process, the process we are following here is actually to comply and finish the financial statement. It means actually we are doing transaction, then keeping source document, then giving entry in book of original, then keeping the ledger T accounts, then creating trial balance. All these things actually happening for creating financial statement. Financial statement means there should be a income and loss account, or financial statement has two major parts. For the first thing is balance sheet, which portrays the assets and the liabilities and capitals, or the owner's equities status in a business, and its resources it represents. And on the other hand, after creating the profit and loss account, we can be able to know the performance of the organization by doing the transaction, how much profit or how much loss has been occurred during the period of the transactions. So this is how the accounting cycle actually works. So this is a very basic understanding of accounting cycle. So if we summarize the whole thing, we can learn one or we can say that accounting cycle means the total activities, or all the activities or the steps that are followed in an organization on everyday basis. So these are the steps which has been taken by accountants of the organizations every day, and this is a never ending process, and it goes on and on. So it starts with the transaction, then we have to know about the source documents, and then we have to keep the records in book of original, and based on that records we have to create ledger accounts to understand and to analyze and know about individual accounts and their status, and from that we can create trial balance, and trial balance is will be showing us is whether our accounts have been kept properly or not. And finally we get the financial statements that will show us our performance or financial performance of the organization. And the last step is balance sheet. Balance sheet portrays the resources that the company possesses at times, and the owner's equity and the liabilities and their current status. So thank you for watching the video. So we hope you have learned a lot of things about basic accounting cycle. Thank you so much.